Welcome back. So, I'm gonna do a little update here. I think we're gonna be stuck inside because it started raining. It's Wednesday night, and there's a thunderstorm on the way, at least on radar anyway. So we got the plasma cutter ready. Well, I haven't turned it on, so hopefully it'll work. And basically, like I was thinking before, we're gonna cut that bottom top hole out. And I'm going to use the plasma cutter to kind of put an edge on these because I got quite a bit of material built up on there. And it'd be a lot faster to just gouge that off with the plasma cutter than it would be to grind. So this one, I gotta figure out where I'm, whoa, watch it, pointing the camera here. I may have to add some material to that on the bottom there because it's kind of curved upward. So, if I were to put a straight edge, holy cow! If I were to put a straight edge on here, that I don't think that would line up where once the edge is created, and you get what I mean. So I may have to weld some more material on the bottom of that. Probably do that after I flip it over to cut that hole out. I'll kind of address that. So let's get the rest of our PPE on and get you in the tripod and see what we can accomplish here. Yeah, sure. So we're gonna move the grind clamp over, hide that one, move this into the frame of reference. Gonna wait till that stops sparking before I stick my face right in there. Hey, you know what? That might actually work. It might work better than I thought. Only a hit of hammer. Ah. I'm probably gonna have to flip that over and cut it from the other side. Get some of those big balls of slag off of there. All right, so the idea was to cut this hole larger so that I can fit a welding rod in there. Alright, just edit that out. So, I need to be able to get a welding rod down in there and weld this bottom plate to the spindle first so that I can kind of get the thing on there and then figure it out from that point. Probably do the maggot, on the top. I'm just looking at these two surfaces here. They look pretty flat, inside these holes. I'm just wondering if I could use them for mounting or something. I don't know. Let's cut the hole. Well, nothing's on fire, so that's good. Apparently we need more cutting. Now I see what's going on here. These two big pieces of steel are right up in there, you know, close by. So I was actually getting into those. Wonder if I should gouge those out. I think I'll leave that the way it is. So I'm going to be coming through with the welding rod afterward and then the MIG welder. So I'll just kind of beef that up where I got it cut in. No, I'm going to gouge that out so that I can get penetration all the way down to the level where I gouged or you know, cut. Basically, I over penetrated. Here, let's just zoom in here. Come on, camera. There we go. I got gloves on both hands, so I had to use my tip of my nose in order to tap the screen and tell it where to focus. So that little chasm there, or canyon or whatnot, I cut too deep into that. So that's a piece of solid that goes all the way through on both sides. So that side is more or less kind of beveled. That one, I'm gonna cut that piece off there. Yeah, I hit the button real quick with my finger in the glove. Dexterity goes out the window when you're wearing these welding gloves. Anyway, so I'm going to cut that off so that when I stick weld it, I can penetrate all the way down to the level where it was cut. That way there's like no gaps or, you know, voids in there once I go over top of it with the MIG welder later on. There. If you don't want to cut in one piece, just melt it. We're going to go back to putting the other edge on that. it might get a little tricky. I got a can of diesel over there. I'm gonna aim this correctly. Can you still see that? Yeah, so we'll just move everything over. Alright, so the rest of the crap on the end of that blade is mostly slag. And that I'm just going to grind off. So I'm going to find my safety glasses here. I got a pair of clear ones around here somewhere. So I'm going to go grab them and then we're going to come back and grind that. This thing's just going to keep moving. I got to find a clamp and immobilize it. I just wasn't crazy with how much that was kind of angling the wrong direction. Yeah, you didn't see any of that. Probably edit that out. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, let's have a look. Not great, not terrible. It's an edge, sorta, kinda. It's a lot better than what it was. I mean, basically these weren't really knives. They were more like hammers or just chunks of steel flying through the air under the mower. Well, it's hard to see, but we got the top. well, actually it would be the bottom ring, because this is actually the correct orientation of this thing as it sits on the brush hog. So the top one we're leaving alone, the bottom one we gouged out to give us room to get our welding rod in there. One of these guys. So we're gonna do this bottom attachment with stick welder coming in from the other side, because I'm gonna have the brush hog upside down. If it wasn't raining, we'd be setting that up right now, but looks like we're gonna have to wait a little bit. Let's have a look outside and see what's going on out there. Oh, it looks like it mostly went north of us. I'm gonna have to check the radar and verify. Maybe we might get to this tonight after all. We'll see. Catch you later.